y'all, I missed a whole exam. Like, just missed it. Like, missed an exam. I used to always worry about what people thought of me and would try so hard to live by society's standards. Then I realized that I was created to be different, and regardless of what I did, I would never fit in. So I decided to follow my dreams instead. Join me on this journey as I grow in my faith, go through the ups and downs of pharmacy school, and most importantly, being God's masterpiece. Whew. Finals are over. The grades are in. Your girl has passed every single one of her classes. So that means that I am officially done with pharmacy school. Y'all, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm speechless because I still, like, can't believe that this is happening. Like, this is all so, like, surreal. Like, are you sure? Like, I feel like I have another semester. I feel like I have another year. Like, no, I'm done in the classroom. Forever, ever, forever, ever. Y'all, this semester beat me up. Like, just like the craziness of this semester, like I remember when I posted my video and I shared like how I was freaking out because I wasn't sure if I was gonna pass a class. Like I was a hot mess. And thank the Lord, I not only passed the class, but I did way better than I thought I would. And I'm just like truly thankful and grateful. So let me tell you why this semester was just so rough. Like I struggled. Like, y'all, I missed a whole exam. Like, just missed it. Like, missed an exam. Like, that's how rough this semester was. And I'm just like so grateful to be sitting here recording this video, letting you all know that everything worked out, everything was fine. I'm done with pharmacy school because I believe that y'all can do it. Like, you can do it. If God has brought you to it, He will bring you through it. And you just have to trust and believe and know that He's taking care of you. A recap of this semester. I thought that this semester was going to be a little better since I decided to like work only 2 days a week and I stopped working in the office. So I was just like, oh, I have more time on my hands. It's going to be great. No. So the reason why this semester was a struggle was because there was just so much busy work. Like it wasn't just like study for an exam and then be done. It was study for an exam, take this quiz, also do this homework assignment, also you have to read 10,000 pages by tomorrow. Like stuff like that. And it was just like so overwhelming because I was so used to just studying for an exam, being done, going to the next exam. Like not saying that that's not a lot, but having to like do that on top of so many other things, it was really busy. And I was like freaking out. Like when I tell you, I was just so discombobulated with my schedule. I don't know if it was senioritis. I don't know if it was just exhaustion. I don't know what it was. But for one of my classes, this was an elective class that I decided to sign up for. And it was on the weekend. Like it was only for 2 days, one class on the weekend. So I was like, okay, cool. And then tell me how like we set up a date to take the exam, like the whole class. So I wrote down the date in my planner and I was like, all right, cool. Wrote down the date, time, location. So before going to the exam, I'm like, you know, looking over some things and then I walk over to the location. No one's there. And I'm like, I'm only like 10 minutes early. Like usually people are like here like really early. So then I was just like, okay. So I'm like, maybe I wrote the location wrong. Like I went to go to another place. I'm like running because I'm like running late. And then I was just like, no one's there either. So then I go back to the other location and I'm like kind of sweating now. I'm like freaking out, like what's going on? Then I look at the email and I see the location's right. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, let me email the teacher. So I email her like, hey, like, where's the exam? I'm like trying to find it. And then I look further down in that email, the exam, I like thought the exam was from 5 to 6. The exam was from 4 to 5. When I tell you, I almost cried. Actually, I did cry. I was so flustered. I was freaking out. I was like, this has never happened to me before. Like, what? How do you miss an exam, Donicia? And it was like completely my fault because like I wrote down the wrong time and I didn't check back in my planner to confirm. And it's just like, I didn't even know if it was because I was just so busy. Like so much stuff was going on with my other classes and I was just like, okay, yeah, that's all good. And it wasn't. So I was like freaking out. Like when I tell you, I was just like, oh my gosh, like this is why I'm just going to fail. I came this far in pharmacy school and I'm a fail. And so like I reached out to my teacher. It was a Friday, so like I didn't hear back from her till Monday. And you know, we talked and thank God she was very reasonable and like, you know, one of the options that she provided for me. And just say like I ended up doing fine in the class and, you know, everything worked out. I was very upfront and honest with her and thankfully like she was just like, I get what you're saying, but also I sent out the stuff. But she was very kind and everything worked out and I did not fail the class. And honestly, that was truly God. And like, even with my lab class that I'm always worried about, when I tell you, I was stressed, like stressed about lab. And we had a practical and I ended up doing extremely well on that practical. And that was like 20% of our grade. And I did pretty well on the final and that was another 15% of our grade. So that really helped to just like boost my grade up because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Don't judge me because for lab, I was freaking out because on one of our assessments, I made a simple like calculation error, which threw off my whole product, threw off everything, and I ran out of time. Y'all, I got the lowest grade on that assessment in my life. Like in my life. Like I never received a grade so low on an assignment. Like I literally had to look at the paper and I was just like, oh, okay. Like it was so bad. It was like so bad. So that's why I was freaking out this semester because I was just like, oh my goodness, like I'm gonna fail this lab course and I'm gonna have to retake it and everything's gonna get thrown off. Like I was freaking out. And everything worked out perfect to the point that I like did way better. Like way better than I could have even imagined. I just truly thank God because like it was seriously him. Like I remember I called my parents crying like I'm gonna fail this class and I don't know what I'm gonna do, and my dad's like, you're not gonna fail, and my mom was just like, I'm gonna pray for you, like, you know. And they did, and I reached out to my sister and she prayed and my friends. It was just like I was so freaked out about it, and but everything worked out. And the thing is, in that moment, I did not think things were gonna work out. And this is just like such a life lesson of truly having to trust God, even when things don't look like they're going to work out. Because when I tell you, like me doing terrible on that assessment and missing that exam, that happened in the same week. The same week, y'all. So you can just imagine at how stressed I was that week. I did not think things were gonna work out. Like honestly, like I was just like, I'm about to fail 2 classes. Like what is happening? And in that moment, I did not think that things were gonna work out. And it's just like, as much as I was praying, like I honestly was just like, God, I don't know how you're gonna do this. I really don't know how you're gonna do this. But he did. And that's the thing. Like I feel like this semester had to happen the way it did in order for God to show me like, hey, even when you think things are not going to work out, even when the numbers don't add up, even when things don't make sense, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you that you don't need no calculator, that no man is going to come in the way of what I have planned for you. And that's like the biggest lesson I learned this semester of like, no one and nothing can get in the way of what God has for you. And sometimes we have to be put in situations that seem so impossible and that seem like it's not going to work out in order for us to know that and to believe that. So that's like been the biggest thing this semester of just understanding like, hey, God is in control. God is the one who put you there. So you best believe that he's going to see you through. So, and that's just a little encouragement for y'all. Like, if you are in a point where you are just like struggling, you failed the class, you failed an exam, like, I don't know what the case is. If God brought you to it, he's going to bring you through it. So, like, that's like the semester in a nutshell. It was like week after week, disappointment after disappointment. And to even finish the semester with like the grades that I got, I'm just like, I was looking at the grades like, you sure? Seriously. And it's just so amazing at how faithful God is and just how he really looks out for his children. Another thing that I would have to say is that this semester really just taught me to trust God. Like, I feel like it's so easy to say like, yeah, I trust God. And God's like, really? Show me. And this semester was kind of just like, oh, you mean show you by actually like trusting you and not just saying it. And I had to, because I had no other choice. And I'm truly thankful for God, and he is just truly our good father. And I'm just so happy and still just like in shock that the semester's over and it's done. Like, it's done. Like, it is finished. So the next steps from here, I will be starting my rotations in a week and a half. On May 20th, I will be starting my first rotation. I will be doing 7 6-week rotations, and they will be in so many different areas of pharmacy. My first one is back at school for 6 weeks. I did that on purpose just so I can stay in my room and I didn't have to move out, and that way when I move out, I can just move back home for good. But now I'm home just for these next 2 weeks or week and a half, because I wanted to be home. And I'm doing something really exciting. So I'm going to be redecorating my room. I've had this set up for like 3 years now, but I want to repaint. My room has been this hot pink color for 7 years now, and I kind of want to do something a little more sophisticated. It's still going to be pink though. Or white. I've been going back and forth with pink or white. Comment below and let me know what color I should paint it. If I do pink, it's going to be like a light pink, like a peach, like, not peach, like a baby pink. Yeah, like a baby pink. So let me know what you think, or if I should just do bright white. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Like, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to vlog that process. I already started some things. Like, my dad and I went to Home Depot yesterday to go look at some paint swatches. I think I'm pretty sure about which color I'm gonna pick, but I'm still like kind of holding on to it. My dad says I have until tomorrow to pick one, so yeah. So yeah, those are pretty much like my immediate plans. In June, I have a wedding that I'll be going to in Puerto Rico. So I'm super excited for that. And also in July, I will be going to Mexico. It's going to be a good summer. It's going to be a good rest of the year. God is truly faithful. And just for some encouragement for all of you who are still in pharmacy school, it's going to go by fast. Like, it's going to go by super fast. Trust me. Because y'all who have been on this journey with me since the beginning, didn't that go by fast? Like, did not go by really fast. So hang in there, keep going, keep pushing, keep working hard, and just keep trusting God. That's the biggest thing I have to say, is continue to trust God, because if it wasn't for him, you would not be where you are. And just know that he's taking care of everything. Some tips I would say, I don't know if any of you go to my school, and I will do a video sharing what school I go to eventually, because once I move out from there, it doesn't really matter anymore. So I will let y'all know. For all of you who have been fiending to know what school I go to, I will be doing a video sharing that soon. I just really like am praying for y'all, and I pray that you just continue to trust God and continue to work hard. Some tips for the last year of pharmacy school is be on top of your stuff. Like, be on top of your stuff, because It gets busy, you have a lot of stuff going on, but just make sure you utilize your planner, make sure you have everything organized, and make sure you seek help early before it's too late, because thank God I spoke to some of my professors, especially like for lab. Like I would go to their office hours and they really helped me to prepare for the upcoming assessments and exams, so that was really helpful. So that's my advice to you, is like for your upcoming whatever year in pharmacy school, whether it's your second or your last or your first, it doesn't matter. Be on top of your stuff, because people are not always going to do that for you. So honestly, I cannot wait to continue to bring you all on this journey. As far as like vlogs, it's going to be really hard to vlog at my rotation sites. I'm gonna really try to like be more out there, and if anything, like talk to even some of my preceptors and be like, hey, like I have this channel where I like encourage people and help people on this pharmacy journey. Can you like sit down and do a video with me? We'll see what happens. We'll see. But I just truly thank you. Like I thank you all for being a part of this journey, because honestly, I would not be sitting here without y'all. Your encouragement, your love, your prayers, your kind words. Like, I don't think you understand how much that has meant. I'm just thankful that you all have been transparent with me, and I'm just thankful that you all have just been on this journey with me. And if you're new to the journey continues. So hello, welcome. And I'm just so happy that you're here. I'm just so happy that you all have been with me, and I just can't even like thank you enough. I'm just like seriously in awe. You all are seriously amazing, and I just thank you for being a part of this journey with me. And y'all, have you noticed that we hit 2,000 subscribers? What? Like, I literally woke up this morning and I looked at my phone and I was like on YouTube, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna post another video today. Let me see. Like, I always like look at my other videos, see like, you know, comments, see if there's anything I need to mention. And so I was like, hold up, what? 2,000? Like, you all are seriously amazing. And I'm just like, whoa, like, wow, like that's really amazing. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like if I were in a room with 2,000 people right now, like I would be frozen. So I just like thank you, and all the honor and glory goes to God. It is not me, it is all him, and I just truly thank you. And I'm just excited for us to continue growing. Like, wow, I said my goal this year was 5,000, and I really feel like we can make that happen. So, you know, like, comment, share, subscribe. I never share that spiel because I don't know. But I'm super excited for where this channel will go, and I just really want to encourage other people to know that they are God's masterpiece. And if anyone is in pharmacy or any healthcare field, to just know that you can do it, and see me go through it and know that you are able. So that's it. Y'all already know the deal. You can comment below, or you can email me at behismasterpiece@gmail.com. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Go out, be kind, be caring, be loving, trust God, and as always, be his masterpiece. Bye, y'all.